Hello guys and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in this video we will talk about Urban Venture, which is a game that I have been following for quite some time. I am really excited about it. It's more than a taxi simulator actually. It is a chauffeured car simulator, something that we've never seen before. And even good taxi simulators, we rarely see that. We see bus simulators, but never really inside cars, and I'm more of a car guy than B vehicles, so that's why I'm more excited than this compared to any other bus simulator or truck simulator that there is out there in the market. So we have a lot of details from a couple of Q&As that Mike, the community manager from simteract, has been doing over the past couple of weeks, and well, in this video we're going to put them all together so that we can have all the information at one place. First, we'll talk about the price of gasoline here and electricity as well, which actually is going to perhaps give some variation. Well, actually, that's the question here. Will price of gasoline and electricity vary each day of the game to give more realism? And the answer is that they don't want to bring the pain to players when it comes to actual gasoline prices during this time. So they also, that's because, of course, it's very expensive in Europe, right? However, they do say that the price of fuel will be different at certain station, and they will change after a certain of in-game hours. So they basically want the prices to balance the game's economy. Also, which plans do they have for keeping us entertained on a regular basis, and what do they offer in terms of getting back to play? The answer is that they will be offering a personalized experience every time someone plays Urban Venture. The game is going to have a lot of random events, including picking up passengers and road events such as road work, animals on the street, and so on. And the promise here is that each playthrough will be different. Now, are we going to be having mod support here? For example, community-created taxis or AI vehicles in the city, user-created singing, and so on. And when it comes to mod support, this is something that the developers have not discussed yet because they're still a little bit too early in development. However, it doesn't mean that it's off the table. It's just that it's not something that they're working on right now. Next, the big question here: how big is the city of Barcelona going to be? Which is, of course, Barcelona, the city that was chosen for the game. And the final playable area at launch will be 7 kilometers square. It doesn't seem that much, but when you look at the different gameplay videos that have been done on stream, it's actually quite a fairly large area. So over time, eventually it will become bigger. As far as cities are concerned right now, they don't even have any ideas as of which other cities will be in the game, because first they will want to finish Barcelona. Next, will there be licensed cars? And the answer is that no, there will not be any licensed cars, simply because simteract is not a big studio, and it's going to be way too expensive. Also, they do say that they are huge car enthusiasts at simteract, and they want the vehicles to be inspired by real vehicle. You can see, for example, that the base chauffeured car looks more like a Hyundai, and then we have the luxury sedan, which looks like a Mercedes E-Class. So definitely inspired by real cars, but not real cars. Next, most images that we've seen are from Port Olympic and the surroundings in Barcelona city. So, will the first version of the game only have a partial part of the city? And this is basically the same answer as earlier. 7 kilometers square, and they will focus on the city center and popular areas in the city. Will there be a multiplayer? The answer is no. But are they planning to make a simulation game with real driving sensations, or an arcade game less based on cars but more interaction with NPCs? And here they want to make a one-to-one driving simulation game. Now, at the end of the day, they know that it's a video game and they want players to have fun. So they are trying to balance things here between, for example, waiting for a red light, and they want it to be an enjoyable experience, but they want it to be also realistic, but at the same time not feel like a second job. Will Urban Adventure have driving physics? They say that yes, the end goal is to have realistic driving physics in Urban Adventure. How much would we earn per trip? And here they say that there will be a variety of factors when it comes to that. Everything is going to be ranging from the range of the ride, so how long it's going to be, but also the type of passenger. Will passengers tip? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The time of the day as well is also very important. Next, Will we have the chance to upgrade the interior of the car to make our customers' experience more enjoyable? And so here they say that yes, we will be able to customize the interior of the vehicle in the in-game garage. For example, we'll be able to customize dashboard items and maybe have a hanging sentry that could be part of the customer experience in the in Urban Venture. So yeah, if somebody farts in the car, nobody will smell. Will the vehicle displays be interactable? And here they say that mostly yes, it will be, but it's also going to be, for example, we'll be able to change the radio or put down the visors, things like that. Will we be able to assign hotkeys to vehicle interactions within the car? And they say that yes, of course, we want to have a full control of the car from the inside, but also from the outside. Will passengers have different moods and even be rude? Which is, in real life, passengers can be rude too, obviously. And yes, we are going to be experiencing passengers from all walks of life, from busy business people to tourists visiting the city for the first time. Next, how about dialogue between passengers and the player? Will this influence the outcome in the current task? And yes, depending on how you interact with the passenger, that is going to be determining the amount of bonus tip and also the experience that you get at the end of the route. Can we tell here a little bit more? Can we have a little bit more about the campaign mode? So here, Mike says that we start as a taxi driver for the first time in Barcelona. They did not say a chauffeur, they say a taxi driver. We're going to work our way up to the ranks and eventually open and manage our own transportation company. And during our adventures in the city of Barcelona, we will gain perks, level up, earn money, and interact with passengers. Also, we will encounter road obstacles, as they said, and which are going to be making us think quickly and on our feet here to react to the world around us. So we're going to have also to watch out for the police as well, meaning that we will not be able to do whatever we want. Also, as of now, we've only seen screenshot of the game with an Xbox controller as an input. How many buttons are we going to be operating at the game? So, as to how many buttons, they don't know exactly yet. However, they said that most of our keyboard will be utilized for all sections that we'll be able to do in the game. The same thing with the gamepad and other peripherals. One of the inputs will definitely be used to open up the real audio display, where we'll have more options. So it's like this wheel here with different things to do, and that's pretty much it for the information that we have about Urban Venture. Very exciting game. I really love the footage here, loving the new luxury vehicle, and I cannot wait to have more information about this upcoming game, which hopefully is going to be at least in pre-release alpha stage on Steam by the end of the year, if everything goes right. Guys, thank you so much for watching as always. Thank you so much to everyone who's been supporting the channel, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming news. This is the Eradicator. I will see you guys later.